What's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. It's Sunday evening. I am making a second video for the day. The first video was my contest results video, which is up and viewable. But I wanted to make a contest response video for one of my new YouTube friends, which I was able to get through my contest actually. Modern Vintage Collector. He's doing a 100 sub contest, and I thought it was a great idea. So actually a really cool question that he's asking all of us. I haven't seen this done before. Maybe it's been done. No idea. So I thought I'd enter. I think his prize is a gift card. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'll have to check the video again, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's a gift card, maybe an Amazon gift card, something like that. So a pretty cool prize. And he wants to know, what mistake have you made in the hobby that you regret doing? Obviously a mistake you're going to regret, but what one in particular really kind of sticks in your head as being the one that you always remember? So I'm going to try to make this relatively quick. It's a pretty easy one for me because I don't do a lot of trading, to be honest. I do a lot of buying just because of what I collect. It's a lot easier to just buy than to trade, and they're not high-end cards. But when I was younger and really on the tail end of collecting as a youth, back in the late 80s, early 90s, I was doing a little bit more trading back then. I didn't have a lot of money. I was in school, so I didn't have a lot of money to spend on the hobby, so I was doing a lot of trading. And I made a trade back in early 90s, right when I was kind of getting out of the hobby, but I was still in it, and I was in college, and it was just a little bit back and forth. But I made a trade for a guy in actually an NFL card of a guy who was really hot back then. So the rookie of Thurman Thomas, 1989 score. This card was really hot, at least back where I'm from in Pennsylvania and New Jersey area. The Bills were going to the Super Bowl just about every year. Great team. Everybody wanted these cards. Wanted his rookie, and I never got one. Wasn't able to pull any. So I was at a show, and I had some cards in my pocket, basically just to try to see if I could trade. And I made probably the biggest error, well, definitely the biggest error in my collecting history. I traded the hottest card of the late 80s for this one, and you can probably guess what card that is. I had one back then. I was lucky enough to get one out of a pack, if you can imagine. And so I traded this card for this Thurman Thomas card. I think you can get the Thurman Thomas card right now for maybe, I don't know, $8-10 from eBay, somewhere in that neighborhood. This card's not a, not a $1,000 card or anything, unless it's gem mint or something. But back then it was pretty hot, and so was the Thurman Thomas. So that's my story. I'm going to put this one away because I want to make sure I hold on to that before I trade it again. Anyway, you learn from your mistakes. I learned shortly after that was a pretty dumb thing that I did. So anyway, congrats on the 100 subs. I hope this submission makes it. And go check him out. I got all his information in the description below. Give him a sub. A lot of information comes out of his channel. It's actually pretty informative when you listen to some of his when you watch some of his videos. He gives you some really good lessons on some of the history of baseball, and I really like checking that out. So highly recommend him. Talk to you guys soon. I will be back with some more Topps Chrome videos later on this week. Talk to you soon. See ya.